So what can I get for you fellas?
I don't know what this is in here, man, but I'm gonna need a little something extra. Yeah, I need that Family Guy special. You got a little bit of Stewie Griffin up back there?
I got some Stuart Griffin back here. You ain't said nothing.
Oh, this drink right here is guaranteed to get you a sexy party with a white snow bunny. And snow bunnies are fun because they're up for anything.
That's fun. That's nice and bubbly, too. But I feel like I need a little something extra. It's been a tough day.
What you need?
I need you to throw it back a little bit. You got a little bit of that Eddie Murphy back there?
Yeah, I got some Eddie Murphy. You ain't said nothing. What I look like? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this drink right here is sexy. You know this drink right here? This drink right here is guaranteed to get you some booty. The booty gonna be great. Your ass gonna be all up in your face like. That's a good drink.
Tonight on Access TV, straight from New York City, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with AJ Foster, Kelsey Cook, Mike Paramore, Nico White, and your host, Jay Pharoah.
Yo, welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. How y'all feeling? Oh man, it's amazing. We got an amazing show for you lined up with 4 great comedians after me, and it's gonna be fun, man. We just gonna have a good time. So everybody ready? Y'all ready to get this thing started? And look, before I even get started, I gotta give a shout out to Justin Bieber's album because I love it. I feel like Justin Bieber won all the black people back with this album, I honest to God. Like seriously, like there's a song up there that said, "My mama don't like you and she likes everyone." I was like, oh my God, he is talking to me. And then he got another song up there that just really, I love it, man. It said, "Where are you now that I need ya?" And it goes, "Where are you now?" And then it goes like this. Where are you now that I need you? That is the most retarded noise I have heard in my life. It's like somebody stuck their finger in a socket or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Or fellas, it was like you was holding back the biggest load, right? You was holding back the biggest load, and you were just like, oh. Oh my God, it's everywhere, it's everywhere. I'd use that shit to get out of jury duty. I would. They say, "Mr. Pharoah, what you think about this person? You think they're guilty, innocent?" Never mind. This is above your skill set to answer. You can't answer this. Listen, that's better than some of the other trash I be hearing on the radio because, you know, I don't get to listen to the radio a lot, so I don't know how old songs are, but I heard this one song, and it was very grotesque. It was. Hear the lyrics for the song. "I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be, but you gotta eat the booty like groceries." Eat the booty like groceries? But why would I want to do that, you know? That ain't a sandwich. That's ass, you know what I'm talking about? Like, shit comes out of there, you know? I don't even eat chitlins. Why the hell am I eat your ass for? I don't know your butt history. I don't know if you put paper down on the seats when you sit down. You know, I had this one chick, she got mad at me because I didn't want to do it, right? She said, "You gonna eat my booty like grocery?" I said, "You better eat your own booty. I don't know what you're talking about." She said, "You don't eat booty? Well, what planet are you from?" I said, "Earth, bitch. Where the hell are you from?" I said, "Were you from planet Hep C?" I ain't need nobody's booty like groceries. I don't give a care who you are. Unless you're Ronda Rousey from the UFC. And that's only if she forces me to do it. And by force, I mean she's got to come up to me and be like, "Hey, if you don't eat it, I'm going to whoop your ass." I'll be like, I don't know what to do. Hey, man, I wanted to date Ronda Rousey, man. She came to SNL. I got excited, man. I was like, whoo, yeah, Ronda Rousey, you know what I mean? But then, you know, I found out she was dating a dude from the UFC who was 6'5", and he got a cauliflower ear, and I was like, well, fuck that. Because if you got a cauliflower ear, that means that you ain't got no reason to live. You have no purpose. How the hell you give up about hearing? You don't give a fuck about hearing. That's what the fuck it is. It's your hearing. Like, ladies, you might be outside. You might, have a girls' night with your girlfriends and everything. Say y'all at the club, y'all turning up, everything's cool. Dude come up to you, disrespect y'all. Now you call your man on the phone. Baby, I need you to come down here right now, because I feel like this guy disrespecting me, and I need you to come, defend my honor. And we be like, yeah, I need you to send a picture of the ear first. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Because if the side of his face is like a pork dumpling from the goddamn Chinese food restaurant, your ass is on your own. That's all I'm saying. Don't call me, call 911, goddamn. Listen, man, I know all y'all ask me why Ronda Rousey and everything, but Ronda Rousey the type of woman that can fuck you and then carry you out the bedroom. You know what I'm talking about? I've never had that before. I want to be swaddled. But women are so funny because they put men in situations where we gotta fight somebody randomly. And we don't know their stats, We don't know what they're capable of. My ex used to do that shit all the time. She used to talk shit to the wrong people at the wrong time. And I mean the wrong people at the wrong time. She just get up and just start talking. She just get up, she'd be like, you know what? Fuck you. And she was drunk. Yeah, my boyfriend is gonna kick your ass. And I'd be like, no. Like, baby, because I don't know if you can see, but that's a police officer right there. That's what that is. Matter of fact, I'm not whooping his ass because I watch the news and I value my life, okay? As a matter of fact, officer, I got a pumpkin spice latte for you. And an Abercrombie & Fitch gift card. You can have that shit on me. Relationships, listen, man, relationships are hard. They are hard, That's why I don't like the summer. Everybody getting married. I don't like that shit. Everybody getting married now and shit. Girls that go and they want to invite me as they date. I be telling them, I be like, yeah, don't get no fucking ideas. You know what I mean? Your ass is for tonight. You ain't forever. It's a difference, you know what I mean? But marriage is hard. It is. I think God blesses people who are married. You know what I mean? If you're married, I think God blesses you. God knows it's hard. He ain't married. Serious. You gotta think about that. I mean, and what if he was married, right? And he had a fight with his wife. Oh, now Earth looked like Mad Max and shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If him and his wife get a divorce and he didn't sign a prenup, she get half the Earth. Like, come on, man. And what about alimony? Think about Jesus. Where's Jesus gonna go? Where's Jesus gonna go? He'd be like, look, man, I'm 33 years old. Y'all need to work this out amongst yourselves, okay? No alimony, holy, holla Mashonda. That's what the Lord would do. I want to date. Listen, man, I want to date. I do date, but it's weird for me. I just get thrown in weird situations. Like I had this one chick I tried to date. She was a bisexual. Yeah, that was fun. Couldn't trust her ass around anybody. She said, I'm going to the store. I'm like, people gonna be there? Yup, and you can't go. Your ass can't go. You better order all fresh direct, goddaggit. That's what your ass better do. And I should have known something was wrong with her when she wanted me to take her in the back of an Uber. You know what I mean? That was her romance, taking her in the back of an Uber. I said, you understand I get ratings for this shit too, right? Let's not do this shit under my account. Let's do this shit under your account so you can get the 1 star. I got a 4.9 rating. I ain't trying to fuck that up right now. And listen, I don't want to have the stigma of being the Uber fucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that to be people's, turn off point. They be like, don't pick him up, Muhammad. He's a Uber fucker. Don't pick him up. So I'm dating this shit, and I came to find, listen, man, I was mad, you know what I mean? I was mad because I was ready to throw all my girls out. It was gonna be me and her, and that was always gonna be. But I found out that she was dating somebody else. Not only somebody else, she was dating another chick. So theoretically, I was a side bitch to another woman. And don't nothing hurt more than finding out you were the side when you think you the main. Like, women, I understand now. I understand. Like, I understand your craziness. I get it, okay? I get why y'all slash tires and y'all bleach clothes and y'all break windows and cut off penises. I understand it now. Seriously, I wanted to cut her titties off. I did. I wanted to turn them C cups into coffee mugs. I swear to God I did. Listen, before I go, anybody from Brooklyn, straight up New York, or New York here? Straight up New Yorkers? Yo, check this shit out. You can always tell when somebody's from New York, because when you get in a fight with them, they will let you know what city they came from, what borough they were raised in, and at least one thing that happened to them when they was little. My mom, she get in a fight, she be just like this here. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from do or die, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Do not play with me. There was 40 roaches in my house. One of them was white. It climbed in my ear, came out the other side, and I survived. Fuck you. Don't play around. So, we at the gas station. Last thing, we at the gas station, right? And this lady called herself taking my mother's pump. My mother was not having that. She told me and my sister to get out the car because she was going to discipline this lady right on spot. I was like, oh, for real? She was like, yup. I said, be my guest. She walked over there. She was like, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from do or die, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. You took my spot. I don't play that. The lady was like, so? I'm from Oakland. My mom said, y'all get in the car. Shut the hell up. Don't say shit. I'm Jay Pharoah. That's my time, peoples. Thank y'all. We got a good show coming up, so y'all stick around. We're going to be right back.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, AJ Foster is taking the stage when we return. And stick around later for more with Jay Pharoah when he returns to the stage. Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. More great stand-up coming your way starting right now.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. All right. Now, the next gentleman I have coming to the stage, he's a personal friend of mine, you know what I mean? I've taken him on a road with me. He's one of the funniest up-and-coming young comics up. We're going to roll together. He's funny as hell. Y'all give it up right now for AJ Foster.
What's up, Gotham? Oh, man, you guys are amazing. I'm having a great week. I'm having a really, really great week. I just celebrated my 1-year wedding anniversary on Monday. Thank you very much. It's been a great year, despite how my friends tried to make me feel when I first told them I got engaged. Because when you tell all your guy friends that you're about to get married, they treat you like you got a terminal illness. They all treated me like I only had a couple months left to live, and all they cared about was throwing me one last big party to celebrate the end of my life as we know it. They called it a bachelor party, and we invited strippers from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Because I guess that was my last dying wish, to just see a bunch of titties one more time before I got to look at the same 2 titties for the rest of my life. But I believe in equality, though, so I didn't mind my wife having male strippers at her bachelorette party. Only thing that I was worried about was I didn't want her to get slapped in the face with a stripper penis. That's all I cared about. I think that's a pretty legit concern. This bothered me so much that I had to sit her bridesmaids down the night before and have a meeting with them. I was like, huddle up, ladies, all right? Y'all got a real important job tomorrow, okay? There's 5 of y'all. I pretty much need y'all to be the offensive line, okay? And her face is the starting quarterback. Do whatever you gotta do, just don't let my baby get sacked. That's all I'm asking of y'all. Don't let her get teabagged by some big oily dude named Mandingo. All right, you gotta do whatever y'all gotta do to protect our franchise player. Because if she goes down for the season, we're not making it to the Super Bowl anymore, okay? That's the wedding, because clearly I can't marry her after that, all right? I can't look you in the face, kiss you on the mouth, and say I do right after you just had oily cock on your forehead the night before. Not only is that nasty, I'm pretty sure that's how pink eye starts, too. I don't need that in my life at all right? Ever since I've gotten married, I feel like every woman that I meet wants to sleep with me. See the giggles? I know they really don't, but that's what's going on in my head all the time. And I know I'm not the only guy that thinks like this either. I think all guys think whenever a woman is being polite to us, it's only because they want to sleep with us, right? You can't just be kind people to us without us thinking there's some ulterior motive, and it doesn't matter how simple the gesture is. If I go to McDonald's, and there's a woman working the drive-thru window, let's say I order a 10-piece McNugget, but when I get my order back, there's 11 nuggets in the box. She wants my penis, right? Like, that's the only logical explanation as far as I'm concerned. She couldn't have possibly miscounted. No. This is a calculated move. This heifer knew exactly what she was. She might as well have put her panties in the bag with my food. That's what's going on in my head, right? And don't let my wife be in the car with me when this is going on. I'm gonna get real nervous. I feel like my next course of action is I gotta eat the extra nugget real fast. Because I gotta get rid of the evidence. I can't let her know that this drive-through skeezer is plotting on her territory. If she finds out, she's gonna be like, did that bitch give you 11 nuggets? And I'll be like, nah, baby, I don't love these McHoes. I'm trying to avoid that fight, is what I'm trying to say. I don't like getting into arguments with my wife, man. I don't like fighting with her because the last time we got in a big argument, she called me soft. She called me soft because, She called me soft because I didn't want to fight for her one day. At least that's the way she remembers how it went down. What really happened was she called me soft because I didn't feel like getting my ass jumped for her on this day, all right? We're on a little ice cream date, hot summer day. We're walking through Central Park, holding hands, eating our ice cream cones, having a good time, right? Out of nowhere, whole pack of thugs comes walking at us. How do I know they're thugs? Dude in the front had a tattoo across his forehead that said Thug Life. You don't get that tattoo unless you're a real thug, right? That's a pretty huge commitment, so I took his word for it, right? Now these guys are walking right towards us. Pathway is kind of narrow, we can't all fit. Me being the gentleman that I am, I go to take a step over to the side, and that's when I feel her clench my hand real tight, and she whispers out the corner of her mouth, "We're not moving." She said, we were here first, let them walk around us. So I'm looking back at her like, are you stupid? This dude has a tattoo on his forehead. He clearly don't care about his own face. So there's no telling what he'll do to mine, right? Now everything's happening so fast, we don't even have time to discuss it. Before I know it, Thug Life dude just bumped right into her with his shoulder, kept it moving like nothing happened. Which is what I wanted to do too, honestly. Just wanted to keep on walking and enjoy my ice cream. She caused the big scene though. Top of her lungs, she goes, excuse me. To which he replies, you're excused, bitch. Oh, that's the same way I reacted. So at that point, I just let her hand go and took 2 steps back. Because I really didn't want to be involved in this altercation at all. You know, I tried to get out the way. She's the one that chose to stay in the path of destruction and play chicken with these crazy criminals, right? And it kept on escalating too. She stepped up to the dude, she stuck her chest out. She's like, excuse me, Mr. Thug Life. I don't know who you think you are, but you need to apologize to me before my man has to handle you. So at this point, everyone turns and looks in my direction. Now, I turned and looked too. I thought she was talking about somebody else, right? Honestly, for a split second, I thought she was cheating on me. I thought her side dude was gonna be over there. And honestly, I wasn't even upset that I was about to meet him at this point. Because I got backup now, right? He might have weapons. I don't know his life like that, right? But there was no one there. I realized that they meant me because I saw everyone pointing their camera phones at me and somebody way in the back yelled out, "World Star," and I was like, Not going down like that. So I ran, I left her ass there because she needs to learn to fight her own battles like a real woman. And it's not that I'm a punk, it's not that I'm soft, you know what I mean? But I know I'm not a tough guy either. Toughest thing I've ever done in my life is open a can of biscuits without flinching. That's where my level of gangsterness is, man. You know, I really wanted to do something to defend her honor, but like I told you guys in the beginning of this story, I was eating ice cream, man. There's no way to look tough as a man when you're eating the ice cream cone. I thought about it, I played the whole scenario out of my head. I could have gave them my hardest thug impression. I'd have stepped up like, "What, son? You just gonna bump my lady? You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? Now you about to get handled, player. Hold this, baby." You can't fight after that. all the tough points I just tried to build up went right out the window as soon as they see me licking a vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles. You can't fight after that. She called me soft all the way home. She didn't understand it. She said I couldn't get no booty for like a week. I was like, whatever, you know. I can take care of myself. I'm not new to this. I am the master masturbator, you know. Nobody can make me feel as good as I make me feel. I beat my meat so good, I leave money on my own nightstand when I'm done. Y'all don't hear me. One time I beat my meat so good, I woke up the next day, my dick was in the kitchen making me breakfast. Hey guys, I'm AJ Foster, that's my time. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Kelsey Cook is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV.
All right. The next young lady I got coming to the stage, she is very funny. She's on the come up. She was on Laughs on Fox. Y'all give it up right now big for Kelsey Cook.
Gotham? Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm sure that some of you are like, great, this blonde sorority-looking chick is gonna tell us jokes. This looks like a good time to take a dump. Yeah, right? I know. If you stereotyped me, I don't fault you at all. What is weird, though, is when people feel comfortable sharing their stereotype thoughts of me after shows. I had a guy come up to me recently and say to my face, you know, when you walked up there, I did not like you. Nope. But I listened to your jokes and you won me over, so now I do find you enjoyable. I was like, okay, thank you for that spoken word Yelp review. It was very autistic, but okay. Because we don't do that with any other stereotype. Like, if we were all on a plane together tonight and a Middle Eastern-looking gentleman got on the flight with us, once our plane landed safely, none of us would go up to him at the end. And they're like, hey, buddy, I just want to let you know. When you got on this plane, I was like, all eyes on you, fucker, you know what I mean? Woo! God damn, we would not, America, yeah, no. We would not do that. We would just judge him silently, as we do. It's hard not to judge people. I judge people all the time. For example, my 19-year-old brother just told me that he's dating a girl named Majestic. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that she's a whore. Majestic. I know that that's not her fault that that's her name, but I can't see her growing up to have a classy career with the name Majestic. Like, I guarantee in 20 years we're not gonna see her being like,
yeah, well, I opened my own dental practice. But we get some weird clients. I don't know if it's because we're called Majestic's Oral Services. You don't know.
probably not in the cards for her. But you can see that with other people's names too, like guys named Chad or Chaz have roofied at least 3 people. Yeah. If you're here with a Chaz tonight, put a napkin on your drink right now. Because you're a gambler. You are gambling. I shouldn't make fun of people's names. My name's Kelsey, which is a very trashy, girls gone wild type of name, right? It could be worse. I have a friend who just had a baby and named her Legna, which is angel backward. Vomit. Whew. But I have a nickname that I like to call Legna. I like to call her Tenetica, which is accident backward. So, yeah. She'll figure it out someday. It's a fucking great laugh back there. Keep that shit up. I think you can also tell a lot about a person by what they name their pets. Have you seen when people give their pets human names? How weird is that? When you go into their home and they're like, "Hi, come on in. This is our dog, Eric." That thing licking its balls? Looks more like a Chaz to me, but... Oh, stop it. You guys are sweet. Here's something you probably would not guess about me. When I'm not doing comedy, I'm actually a world champion foosball player. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know that's strange information to be given. Most people don't know that you can play foosball competitively, and they ask how I got into it. It's because my parents met playing in a professional foosball tournament in the 80s, which is the saddest love story of all time. It gets weirder. Not only is my dad a pro foosball player, he's also a slam poetry champion and an international yo-yo man. Yeah. So I'll give all the ladies in here a second for your panties to dry off. It's like, Jesus Christ, Dad, could you have a more unsexual resume? Like, here's a sentence you'll never hear a woman say.
Oh my God, Sarah. Do you see that man at the bar doing the walk the dog with the yo-yo? I bet he's like a finger-banging wizard.
Oh. How low was my mom's self-esteem? And then one time, instead of a finger, it was a dick, and now here I am. So, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, thank you for my parents fucking, yes. Way to get it in, folks. Be proud they're watching this, so thank you guys. And what's fun for me, since I know that nobody suspects that I play pro foosball, is I love to find bars in the area that have foosball tables and hustle people. There'll always be a few guys kind of playing around, and that's when I'll walk up to the table and flip my hair and spin the rods and be like, "What is this? Is this ping pong? This looks like so much fun. We should play for money." And of course, every guy will always slap a couple 20s down and basically look at me like, "Okay, thanks for the free money, bitch." And that's when I pull out my foosball grip glove. But unfortunately, it's that same competitive aggression that makes it dangerous for me to give my boyfriend handjobs. So, tried a couple times and had some state championship flashbacks. He's like, hey, Jesus. I don't need Indian burns on my shaft, Hulk. All right, I'm Kelsey Co. You guys have been so much fun. Thank you.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Mike Paramore is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Axis TV. Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. More great stand-up coming your way starting right now.
Welcome back. All right. Now, the next guest I got coming up, he's another very special friend of mine. He goes on the road with me. He's very funny. He's got an album available right now that just came out. It's called The Things We Tell Ourselves. Y'all give it up big for my homeboy, Mike Paramore.
Clap harder, sir. Don't be racist. Clap harder. Just so everybody knows where my head is at this evening, I accidentally bought some cherry chapstick today, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been feeling kind of sexy all day. Like, I get it, ladies. I get it. I didn't get it before, but I get it now. I needed that pick-me-up, man. I just recently got dumped, and I don't really like happiness, and touching right now is stupid. It's getting to the point now where I don't even really think men and women are that compatible for real. We're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Men are very stupid, very simple, and for some reason, ladies, you don't want to understand that. We're like that from birth. It's not something we can help. Once we get old enough to even realize we like girls, it's simple after that for us. We just want pretty. That's it. A pretty girl. Somebody with a nice barrette to hair ratio. We don't give a shit. Then you get a little bit more mature. You start to realize that maybe these women should be able to read. But that's as far as it goes for us. We don't care. But ladies, you're not like that. You're a lot more complicated than that. It's a lot more to y'all, and I don't think it's your fault. I think it's because as soon as you're born, ladies, you're born with responsibilities. As soon as you're born, they give you little fake babies to take care of, and little vacuums and stoves and shit. And then you start looking at us like, who's gonna help me with this? Bitch, I'm 7. I don't give a shit about that baby. I don't know why it's crying. Take the batteries out. I didn't give it to you. My G.I. Joe don't cry. You got the wrong toy. And you wonder why women mature faster than boys. While we playing with make-believe stuff like Ninja Turtles, you learn how to take care of babies and cooking brownies with light bulbs and shit. It's stupid. Don't act like you ain't had that easy bake bullshit. It takes 6 weeks to make a brownie in that goddamn thing. It's a good brownie, though. It wasn't done in the middle. It's a good brownie. That's why I never understood the societal norm for men to pick women. It makes no sense whatsoever, ladies. You should never let a man pick you. It's borderline irresponsible letting a man pick you. We are stupid. And simple. If you have boobs and butt, we pick you. You have enough boobs, you don't need no butt. Depends on the dude. I don't know. I don't know why I looked at you in your eyes when I said that, ma'am. I apologize. I don't know why I did that. I looked dead at you. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. I haven't seen your butt, ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Your titties are spectacular. Every time she laughed, they jiggle a little bit. Don't look, pervert. You got her. You nasty bastard. I hate that dude. One of the main reasons you cannot let a man pick you, ladies, is because men will put up with stuff because you look good. Because of the things you can do, you cannot trust our intent. We don't even know our own intent. I've been through it. I was with a girl for years, and I hated her guts. She made up words, and it pissed me off. But she had a pair of knee pads, and I want to know what they was for. She wasn't athletic, sir. She didn't play a sport. She made up her last word. I was done. It was too much. We was on our way to bed one night. She rode over to me. She says, baby, in the morning, I'm going to start me a diet. I said, baby, you're beautiful. I love you. You don't need to start a diet. She says, I don't need it, but I want it. I said, okay, I'm going to support you. What you should do, you should weigh yourself right now. Get your base weight, starting point, so you can keep track of your weight loss. Baby, I'm going to work out with you. She says to me, I can't weigh myself right now because this is my night weight. Fellas, let me explain something to you so you can hate your woman like I hate your woman. There's some women out there that are under the impression that they weigh more when they go to bed than when they wake up in the morning. Now, who said that's true? Who said that? Who said that? Raise your hand so I know who I'm telling to shut the fuck up. Her? Shut your ass up, ma'am. That's not true, that's voodoo, all right? That's witchcraft. If it happens to you, you a goddamn sorcerer and you should be burnt at the stakes. If that was the case, it wouldn't be no fat women. Just stop waking up. Don't get out the bed. Sleep in. Why are you up? If you burning calories, motherfucker, lay back down. I wish I would hear a woman tell me, well, I just need to lose like 5 more pounds. We'll go take a nap. Go lay on the couch. It'll be sexy in no time, goddamn. We speak different languages, man. That's why we always missing each other. You can tell in our compliments we always missing each other. Men are very physical. That's all we see. Hey, ma'am, I like your hair and your nipples are perfect. You get that all the time, man. And ladies, y'all compliment us on shit that we can't get behind either. I get this all the time. Hey, Mike, you're so cute. You look like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is a fictional bear with no fingers. I have fingers. I hate honey, and I got several different pairs of pants that I wear all the time. That is not a compliment. Stop telling me that. Nobody wants to have sex with Winnie the Pooh. And if you do want to have sex with Winnie the Pooh, oh, bother. I'm just playing. I don't know if you know this, fellas, but if you only make minimum wage as a man, you can only really talk to minimum wage type chicks. Can't really venture out past that too far. If you ain't got no money, you got to mess with chicks with problems, issues. You got to mess with like stupid chicks. You got to mess with like chicks with like chronic dry eye. You gotta, and you definitely cannot talk to a woman that knows you broke. Let me tell you how I know. I'm at the bank a couple years ago. Bank teller, probably one of the sexiest women I've ever seen in my life. I walk in, I get in her line, I'm staring. She looks good, I'm staring. I noticed she kind of looked back up at me. We kind of had a little moment for a second. That's when she smiled at me, and I'm gonna be honest, I peed a little bit on myself. Not a lot, just enough where I can't say it didn't happen. I get up to the counter, I give her my account information and everything. She's doing her thing, and I just couldn't hold it in no more. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. The next time that you get hungry, I'd like to be the man to feed you. I want to be the man to feed you. She looks down at her monitor and replies, well, I don't think we both can eat on $8. Bitch. Get your ass out my account, goddammit. Hey, y'all, I'm Mike Paramore, man. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Nico White is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Axis TV.
Guy, this show been off the hook so far, hasn't it? Yeah, this is. I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. I'm glad, dude. Listen, the next person I got coming up, I'm telling you, he's another one. He's another dude that I go on the road with him. I can definitely tell you, he's funny as hell. He got a comedy special out right now called Introducing Me. He's one of the youngest. He's only 23 years old. Y'all give it up for Nico White.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice. Like you mentioned, my name is Nico White. I'm from Harlem, Spanish Harlem. Yeah. Yeah. So all that means that I was raised around nothing but Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Now, Dominicans, you're my favorites, but we need to talk. Because I don't get along with Dominicans who don't like to admit how black they are. That pisses me off. Yeah, especially light-skinned Dominicans. Because if you call them black, they act like you're hitting them. You're black. Oh, Papi, no. You're black. Papi, stop. Papi, please, Papi. I know black. I know black. However, if you ever see a group of Dominican kids after school, they use the N-word like they own slaves right now. But as soon as you tell them, hey, you know y'all black too. What? What? Papi, I know black. I Spanish. That's a language, asshole, and you can't be a language. And I don't know if you've ever seen a Dominican grandparent. They're the blackest people alive. The blackest. If you've never seen one, allow me to describe them to you. I'm gonna paint the picture. Just follow along. Close your eyes. I'm gonna paint the picture. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. That's what they look like. Now, my neighborhood isn't even predominantly Spanish anymore because we gentrified. If you don't know what that means we now have safety in white women, which is fantastic. I don't mind living around you guys, but I feel a bit sorry for you because white people are the only race of people that can't have vocal pride in their race, and I think that's terrible. I'm black. I could walk around with the black pride fist in your face, and you just have to take it. Because if you don't, it's my right to kick your ass. That's just how it goes. And that's terrible. If you white and you want to have pride, you have to do it in a closet or under a sheet. It's messed up. It really is. But I sympathize with you. Because the same way you can't walk around screaming out, white power, neither can I. I know that's confusing, but my last name is White. You know how hard it is not to have pride in your last name? If your last name's Clark and you have a son that plays baseball, if he hits a home run, you can scream out, long live the Clarks. People gonna high five you in the whole 9 yards. If I had a son that played Little League Baseball and he hit a home run and me and this complexion stood up and screamed out, long live the Whites. It's gonna be a lot of confused people at Little League that day. There's gonna be one drunk white dude that agrees with me way too much. That's right. Long live the Whites. And I can't beat him up because he's the only one on my side. Now, all that said, like, I gotta ask you, so you see they're gonna put Harriet Tubman's face on the $20 bill, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. I hate that idea so much. And I'll tell you why. We use paper money in America for trade. Harriet Tubman used to be a slave. I don't know about you, but I don't feel comfortable trading slaves. You get what I'm saying? I don't think our ancestors would appreciate that too much. And Harriet was famous for freeing slaves. So I feel like if you had her in the register, she would just annoy all the other money around her. Every time you close it, she coming up with escape routes like, at dawn, I was gonna get us out of here. You walking around your pockets humming spirituals for no reason. Mm-hmm. And do you know how hard it would be for me to pay for something with my Harriet Tubman 20? Then you hand me back a handful of white dudes of lesser value? Calling it change? And lastly, I don't want a Harriet Tubman 20 because if we had one, the Andrew Jackson 20 would still be in circulation. If you don't know what Andrew Jackson's pastime was, it was sex with slaves against their will. So I don't want the Andrew Jackson 20 on top of the Harriet Tubman 20. He in the cash register like, just like old times, ain't it, Harriet? Just like old times. Now sing me one of them songs. Long live the whites. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up, get over it. You'll be fine. Time out. I like how you say it's fucked up and it's a historical fact. But now, you ever did something to try to help somebody and then it backfires on you? A friend of mine, his dad had passed and he was crying. He's like, I need to hear the sound of my dad's voice one more time. So I said, look, call your pop's old cell phone and listen to his voice on the answering machine. I should have kept my mouth shut because the first words out of his father's mouth were, hi, I'm not here right now. Yeah. It's good to see this amount of white people here. It feels like Harlem all over again. It really does. Now, currently I'm single, and I'm single because my ex-girlfriend, she broke up with me, right? Now, when she broke up with me, I lied to her, because she was like, Nico, it's over. And I said, okay, it's over. So I hope you move forward, and I hope you find nothing but happiness. I hope you even find a guy that's better for you than I am. Bullshit. She broke up with me. Why would I want her to find happiness? That's insane. I don't want her nowhere around happiness. When you break my heart, I want you surrounded by struggles and STDs, that's all. That's it. I want crushed dreams and burning sensations. You understand? And find a better dude than me? Do you know who I think I am? That guy doesn't exist. And even if he does, I don't want her to find him. My ex was a piece of garbage. I had to find out that she cheated on me with my best friend. It gets better. They had a kid together. It gets better. He's a deadbeat dad. He walked out on her and the kid. But it gets even better than that. Because now she posts all of her struggle statuses on Facebook. And I like every last one of them. Every last one of them. I've made more profiles to like those statuses more than one time. She posted a status saying, life is such a struggle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because she's also on Instagram. If you don't know what that is, that's where people who don't have souls go to post pictures. But she plays this little game where she'll post pictures of things she doesn't have, like food and stability. So I play a game where I see her post those pictures of things she doesn't have, then I run to the store and I buy those things. And I take pictures of me with them. She took a picture of an empty refrigerator saying, my life right now, hashtag the struggle. I ran to the supermarket and spent $900. I had food falling out my fridge. And I took a picture saying, it's good to know that that cheating bitch is starving to death. Hashtag long live the whites. You guys are amazing. I'm Nico White. Thank you.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Jay Pharoah is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV.
You. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's nothing more fun than performing with your friends, you know what I mean? And you know, your friends actually being a part of whatever you got going on. Because folks, I don't know if you know me, for real, but I got to meet Eddie Murphy at the SNL 40th. And listen, I was with Louis C.K. at the SNL 40th, and I was like, yo, Lou, because I saw Ed. I said, yo, Lou, is that Ed over there? And Lou was like, yeah, sure, you want to meet him? I'm still working on the white people. I'm still working on the shit, right? So I said, can I? He said, sure, come on over. So he brought me over there to Eddie Murphy, right? He goes, Ed, this is Jay Pharoah. He's a big fan of yours, and here he is. And Eddie Murphy looked at me without hesitation. He was like, oh, yeah, Jay Pharoah, I know exactly who your ass is. I know who the hell your ass is, Jay Pharoah. I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's just something about your Will Smith impression. That thing is amazing. I love it. And you still say, So I finally got to meet him. All right, listen, man, I can't handle that's our show. I got to bring everybody up here. Y'all make some noise for everybody coming up. Make some noise. Y'all give it up big for AJ Foster, Kelsey Cook, Mike Paramore, and Nico White. Thank y'all so much. This has been Gotham Comedy Live. See y'all next time, baby.